ball's rolling.
It's there again. There's a
Armando Sadiku. Oh, it's gone through the keeper.
Goalkeeper's got to stop this. The goalkeeper has to save that. He's dived the wrong way past the ball. It's not good goalkeeping at all.
Sangwan towards Armando Sadiku. Heartbreaking.
He's just ghosted in there, and this is what happens when you've got proper fullbacks on. Aakash whips it into the danger zone. That 6-yard line. Sadiku just goes and attacks it and buries it.
Dejan Drazic. This time Boris was in the area. Falls to Borja, and it's gone through everyone. FC Goa take the lead.
To the middle of the goal where Borja is. Where's the rest of the red and gold brigade? Where are the defenders? Where's the marking? That's a poor goal to concede from East Bengal. An absolute gift for Goa as they've started this one on fire. Is absolutely massive for him tonight.
Oh, stolen by Boris. Hijazi left in the dust. Borja! FC Goa are running away with this. Hijazi Maher.
He attacks the space when he needs to. Boris pounces on that mistake. Has that glance up, that's the important thing. And what I'm talking about there, Borja hasn't rushed in and he's desperate to get in that 6-yard box. He's checked that run perfectly.
Borja spinning away from Clayton. Borja in space to shoot! Hat-trick hero! And the second he turned onto his left side.
Right down the middle of the goal to join that elusive midfielder hat-trick club, along with Andre Moritz, Marcelinho, Al-Kayati, Lendungal and Noah Sadoi.
Armando Sadiku scores! And Goa have their equalizer. And this is why he is so important to their ambitions.
Beating Gurmit. Gurmit gambles, guesses the right way, but it's just the sheer pace that puts the ball into the back of the net. Chances created, balance of play, you'd probably say, yeah, that's probably fair.
Ayush, and it's converted by Armando Sadiku.
McHugh, he doesn't clear his lines, just can't get anything on the ball. And Sadiku, a sniffer, the man in the right place at the right time, makes absolutely no mistake to bury it and give Goa a 2-1 lead. What a dream start to the second half for them.
He has the final say!
And you know there's always going to be one thing, and that's late drama. We've had it again here at the Fatorda. Lovely touch from Borja, just rolls it round so he can open himself up. Bends it into that far corner.
Sadiku's way, here he comes Sadiku, a little stutter in the run, but the penalty hit with pace and with a little bit of height to outwit the goalkeeper.
Doesn't care if Fordra will go the right way. He knows he can convert from the far spot. He's confident from the spot and he gets his 5th goal.
FC Goa in quick succession. Sangwan gets the ball in, and it is it! Udanta Singh gets one back for FC Goa.
Aakash Sangwan, and what a looping header from Udanta, getting across where nobody thought he'd get up. It's actually hit him in the shoulder. He won't care, but Marquez won't care.
Looking for his 6th goal, and he gets it! Armando Sadiku finds the back of the net early on in the second half, giving the lead to FC Goa.
Good. Sending the goalkeeper the wrong way, and just shows great composure from these sorts of areas. Exactly what the Gauls needed away from home, and they're going to the 2-1 lead.
Usually gets those right. Yasir into the box. Yasir, Sadiku, excellent broad plot, bundled into the back of his own net in the end. Who knows who got the last touch? FC Goa celebrate.
No invitation to have his shot. Yasir playing the ball right across. And Sadiku shoots for fun and he scores for fun. Says to his teammates, I can score a goal or two. The name's Armando Sadiku.
And because that shot was on target. Oh, problems for Gurpreet. Brison, bright and beautiful.
And just took too long. We've seen it before, but we haven't seen a finish like this from Brison in the Indian Super League. It's composed, it's calm, and it's so measured that Raul Beke cannot do a thing about it. FC Goa, a result that gets them where they want to be, but it gets them close.
Drazic, open up the bakery boxes and spread them out.
Drazic has had such a strong game, finally puts the cherry on top, and it's 3-0.
Today with Guarrotxena, Armando Sadiku! Records are there to be broken. And
you know he's going to hit the target. Tight angle, a great little pass through from Guarrotxena, and this is what he's in the side for. Thread those slide through passes in, and that is an absolutely fantastic finish from that tight angle. He's just found that bottom corner out of the reach of the keeper and just placed it to get his side back into this game.
Drazic, Guarrotxena's continued his run, Sadiku's there as well. Drazic making room for the shot, good save Ravi Kumar. Guarrotxena follows up to put Goa in front for the first time.
By Iker Guarrotxena, he's always sniffing in and around the box. That's what good players do. And as it's just popped up, he's the first one to react fast.
Just been dragged out of position, leaves a bit of space here for Boris. 2 to aim for in the middle. Boris went for goal and squeezes it in beyond Sachin Suresh. Well, was it a cross? Was it a shot? It doesn't matter.
Boris with acres of space down the right goes in and then just shows Sachin Suresh the eyes and goes for goal himself, who could not cover his near post and concedes his goal. Guarrotxena present in the box.
Sides for the moment. Lovely ball with the outside of the foot. It's Udanta in on goal! Made by the former Hyderabad man and scored by Udanta, who swapped sides.
From Parrot, but what about that pass? Inch perfect on the outside of the foot. Udanta was presented with this opportunity, one-on-one, a big chance, and he goes to the near post. Jongtae probably a little bit too far across, but what a beautiful move.
Guarrotxena. Yasir, Sadiku, nice touch. Guarrotxena caught it well, takes a deflection. Completely wrong foot, Biaka Jongtae. And Iker Guarrotxena has Goa's second just before half-time.
It's the second goal of the evening, but it was all down to Armando Sadiku. What a lovely piece of skill.
Just flicked off Sapic to send it past the goalkeeper. But it is going to be Drazic. Jhingan! Oh, it's gone in off the post! And Sandesh Jhingan!
That's a beautiful delivery, whipped in. Sandesh had a lot of work to do, but he got enough on it and had it in the corner, getting a little bit of help from the post, but take nothing away from that header. Had enough power behind it to beat him on to stop Ryan Williams' pace for as long as he stays on.
There's a little nudge there, was there? Going out! Brilliant strike! More quality! It's Sahil Tavora! We've seen some stunning goals in the ISL this season.
Gurpreet in his goal, knows where the ball's going to land, sniffs that out and hits it first time, leaving Gurpreet no chance at all to get anything on that. Had the power, had the pace, had the precision as well from Sahil Tavora to get the second for FC Goa today evening. And what a strike that was.
There's Brison trying to make room for the shot, took a deflection, loops up and over Vishal Keith. And Brison will claim it and go a lead.
Is unusual for them. It's nothing really. The defenders just both get sucked in there. You can see Aldrin and Rodriguez just both together, and that allowed Brison that little bit of time and space to create the yard for himself. Checks back in. Everybody's on their heels.
Ball has a bit of space now. Floated into the box. Brison! Flag stays down. And Brison Fernandes has a second goal of the game. Brilliant ball in from...
Cool, calm finish that is. Great ball in from Borja. Takes out the defenders. There's no way Vishal can come for that. Brison turning round and saying to Sadiku, that's how you finish with a header.
Recriminating another ball that's lost, another opportunity inside. Oh! What a finish! As Brison Fernandes.
He says, thank you very much. Time, space, cool, calm finish. And they are one down.
We expected goals. We expected lots of offensive opportunities. Herrera. Guarrotxena opening himself up down the opposite end. Lobbed over. Guarrotxena. He ends up. Oh, here's a great chance to make it 2-1. What a finish, but a series of errors by Udanta.
The only player that could was Udanta, and he slams it home, giving Amrinda no chance whatsoever in goal. And right on the stroke of half-time, literally on the stroke of half-time.
Brison Fernandes, if he hooks in the middle, it could be another chance. He does, and he goes into the back of the net. Golazo!
Jumping out the way as he hit that. What a finish that is.
To your point, Ranawade, he's like, okay, where do I go? Good ball it's sent in, promising, coming in! Oh. And an own goal there by Ranawade.
With that situation, because he's aware that Brison is there and unfortunately gets the wrong touch on it.
Of course, everyone that scores gets all the glory, right? Player that we haven't mentioned in all of this.
Ball played in first time, attacking it well, and it is! Finally, Armando Sadiku with his 9th goal this season in the...
Present between the sticks again and gets his 9th goal of the season. Sniffing his goals out, fox in the box. But credit has to be given to FC Goa. Kept on piling the pressure again and again. Sadiku again and again, knocking on that door and finally breaking it down.
Was there to end up covering. Bringing it down was Yasir. The shot into the back of the net. Yasir with a tremendous finish. And sometimes you just have to be very fortuitous.
But Yasir just reacts the quickest. The arms are up and in the back, you know. Struck it well. It doesn't look as though it's going on goal either, and it's just ricocheted off Mohammad into the back of the net. Unfortunate for North East, but it's exactly what Goa wanted.
Boris lays it off. Borja Herrera! Once again, finding all the space. Brison Fernandes!
Deliver with no contact, no one near him. And perhaps Chhetri Gill gets caught. Do I come? Do I not come? When the ball is this good, when the player is this good like Brison Fernandes, you're asking for trouble. The hitman puts the Gores 1-0 up.
Ball's lost. And off the post. Guarrotxena on the rebound. Iker Guarrotxena 1-0.
This one in, and Nawaz looks as though he's going to be comfortable. He comes here, and Pritam stops. And on his way down, Nawaz drops the ball. It's his own teammate, so it's not a foul.
The ball sent in. Sangwan!
But this is the difference. He runs off Kian Nasiri. He has a glance, Kian, but watch this run. Perfectly timed from Aakash Sangwan. And then as cool as you like, he waits for Nawaz to come and slots it over him. A wonderful ball from McHugh.
Brison. There's a setup for Ayush. Curler! Gorgeous curler!
He takes it past the on-rushing Pratik Chaudhry. Ayush goes bosh right into the corner. And it's just such a good goal because they had to work for it. They had to hang on. They had to believe. And guess what? It's game on.
Lovely ball back from McHugh. Needs quality. In behind. Brison! It was almost in slow motion. It's a lovely team goal from FC Goa.
Play between Borja and Brison, and this time Brison on his supposedly weaker left foot. What weaker left foot? It's an absolutely fantastic first touch and guided that finish into the bottom corner, giving Amrinder absolutely no chance.
Free kick to Goa. Almost finds its way to Sandesh Jhingan. Brison! Oh! Took a deflection. It may well go down as an own goal.
As the ball dropped, great first touch, strikes it. It probably wasn't on target, and he's got the fortunate deflection off the unfortunate. I think it was Puitea whose foot goes off, and Amrinder, nothing he can do, just watch it.
Guarrotxena. A shuffle, a sidestep, a shot, and a goal! How he turned in slow, balletic drift.
But he's standing and watching Iker Guarrotxena. They're not sure what he was going to do there. Nobody steps up to him to go and try and help out with Vikram. Guarrotxena wants goals. Guarrotxena on the hunt, on the prowl. Everybody look out. So good to watch in these little moments. In the small spaces, he finds a way.
Udanta. First time delivery is quality.
Handle this little triangle or 1-2. It's an easy 1-2, this one. Vikram's there to help. Nathan is undone. Udanta, what a beautiful cross this is. He has a look up and he sees his teammate free as a bee. Iker Guarrotxena, he's a gore. He grabs it by the horns this game.
It's a giveaway from Lachenpa. And it could just sit up very kindly. It does sit up very, very kindly for Borja Herrera.
From Lachenpa, but who else? Udanta trying to swing one in, and they just don't deal with it. McHugh doesn't want to clear the ball. He's trying to play out. He's trying to be too cute and lay this one back to.
Got Sangwan outside him. Drazic on his own. Falls into the path of Guarrotxena. And within the first minute,
Marquez masterclass at half-time. Drazic just pulls the trigger from distance. Kamuljit can only parry the swerving, moving shot away.
Guarrotxena. Step over. And in it's fed for Yasir. Beautifully worked.
It was a good move there. Sangwan finally releasing Guarrotxena with a little bit of width, and the step over to get forward and the pass through the legs.
McHugh sat down very nicely for Carl McHugh, and he finally has his first Indian Super League goal this season.
Just had one touch and then drilled it. Taking the deflection, it's moved it away from Muhi. But again, you've got to be close to your players. He had acres and acres of space there, Carl McHugh. There's the deflection. Drazic, lovely little turn, gets in behind. Can he find the pass outside of the foot? The header goes into the back of the net. And Iker Guarrotxena, after the initial header was fluffed.
There's a little chop and a little dink on the outside of the foot. Ayush got a big piece of it to try and keep it alive. And Iker Guarrotxena, who had to go to hospital with a suspected concussion. The ball, a magnet to his head. He had to use it, and he used it wisely.
Borja whips it in deep, far post, heading into the back of the net. And would you believe, Guarrotxena is the man that gets his second header of the night.
Wrong with the head of Iker Guarrotxena, confirmed. His second header of the evening, just sprung away there.
To be Borja! Enough pace on it to beat Gabri, despite the touch. And that rash challenge from Shivasakti has cost his side a goal.
Semi-final, Gabri got a big hand to it. Could not do anything about the power and the placement right into the corner. Borja brings home the bacon and he goes bang, as they have been doing.
Drazic. Sangwan. Great ball in! Armando Sadiku gets in front of Gabri.
It's been wanting all night, that delivery, for somebody to go into that 6-yard box and make a big, big play. And it's a massive run, and the connection is spot on.